Hi, this is a Las Vegas Cowgirl Radio Show, and we have a very special guest today from Helping Hands. It's Dana Serrata.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm super excited. I've heard a lot of really amazing things about the Helping Hands and what you're doing for the community, and I'm really excited to know how I can help and what we can do to help you because you're an awesome organization.
Well, thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it. And we are very glad to be able to tell the community about what we do because a lot of people don't know about it. And because we're helping seniors, a lot of times people don't care, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I love my grandparents. I think they're awesome, and I'm glad to help.
I do too, and that's one of the reasons why I got involved with Helping Hands, was because my grandparents lived here, and I got to help them with the end of their journey, and it was just so meaningful to me. And our seniors have such great stories and such great life experiences that we really need to pass those on to future generations because it'll be lost otherwise. And so we need to help the people that have been working so hard their whole lives. It's not like other populations that can just, get a job or pick themselves up, because seniors are at the end. So we need to help them through this time. And unfortunately, with the crash that we had a few years ago with the economy, a lot of seniors lost their houses, they lost their pensions, they lost a lot of their sources of income and support. A lot of them moved here to be with family members that ended up having to leave to get jobs somewhere else because they couldn't get a job here. So the seniors were left here by themselves without any family, without any support.
How many years have you been with Helping Hands?
I've been with Helping Hands for 7 years as the executive director.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you were with them before?
Well, no. Before that, I've done some other things in the community service. I worked with the Department of Corrections for a while. I worked with St. Rose for a while. So always in public service, but here in Nevada for about 20 years, but the last 7 with Helping Hands.
Oh, okay. What is the mission, or what's Helping Hands trying to work with? What age would you say?
Well, we're working with seniors age 60 and over, and our mission is really to try and help them to remain independent in the community with dignity and compassion.
Oh, beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, dignity is huge for us because we're not just trying to give a handout. We're trying to help them so that they can be independent and remain in the community as vital members of our community.
Oh, that's awesome. And what programs do you have? How many programs do you have?
Well, we have 3 main programs. We have a food pantry and paper goods pantry, and it's unique. It's not Meals on Wheels.
Okay.
This is where we're delivering a bag of groceries to seniors and a big bag of produce to them once a month so that they can cook it themselves. Because a lot of times what's preventing them from getting food is transportation. They don't have a way to get there.
Oh, yeah. I know my car broke down, and at least I could walk a little ways. It's hard.
A lot of our seniors live places, though, where our bus system doesn't go.
Wow, yeah.
And our bus system is kind of limited, so we have to make sure that they can get the nutrition they need. Sometimes it's a matter of them not being able to afford food. And even with food stamps, now it's called SNAP.
Yes.
SNAP benefits for seniors are about $15 a month.
No.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I challenge you to eat on 50 cents a day.
I'm going to lose because I like chocolate.
Well, I like food. I'd like to be able to eat a sandwich or something a day, and I don't think you can do that on 50 cents.
I don't think so.
No, not even a cup of coffee.
I'm going to try it. I'll call you.
Well, good luck.
Okay.
And most of our seniors that are on this program are well below the poverty level, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that your company is there, that their organization is there.
Well, we're serving about 500 seniors a month with this food delivery.
Wow.
And I've got this great group of volunteers that come out, they pack the food and the paper goods, and then I've got another group of volunteers that deliver it once a month on a Saturday morning, and we're looking for volunteers who want to help do that. But we've got people that are just like little ants, just going, trying to get this stuff out there. And so we're able to do it and get the food out to where it needs to go so that these seniors won't go hungry.
Oh, amazing.
We don't want that to happen.
Yeah, so where do they go? What is the website, or how do they sign up? What
Well,
can we do?
you can look at all of our volunteer opportunities on our website, which is the hhovv.org.
Okay.
And if you click on volunteer, you can see all of our volunteer opportunities. And we have the volunteer opportunities for the food delivery and the food
Okay.
packing, paper goods packing, because we also provide paper goods to these seniors.
Now, where'd you get the food from?
Well, the food that we get, hopefully it'll come through people who like to do food drives and things for us. Organizations and businesses will often hold food or paper goods drives for us. But most of our food we have to purchase, and we purchase it from 3 Square.
Oh, so you have to pay for the food.
Yes.
So how do you get the money for paying for the food? How can we help you with that?
Well,
What can we do?
donations are always fantastic. We also get grants from different companies and organizations, also grants from the state, but mostly what limits our availability to provide food to seniors is the money to be able to purchase the food, because I don't want to put someone onto our program, deliver to them once, and then say, oh, sorry, I've got to take you off because I don't have enough food.
And is there a wait list to get to the
Yes.
food? Well,
Yes.
how big is the wait list?
Right now, it's about 120 people.
No.
Yeah, 120 people. We're already serving 500 every single month. We deliver that food and paper goods, and we've got another 120 that really need it.
So can I ask a question here?
Sure.
I'm just kind of curious. I know I'm not trying to break in, but if you have 120 on the waiting list, so I guess if we could get more food or more donations to you, they could
Yes.
they could move quicker on that waiting list.
You bet. You bet.
Yeah.
The only thing that's limiting me right now is the availability of food. So if I can get more food and fill my warehouse with food, I can serve as many seniors as
And
I
so
can.
you can take donated food.
Yep,
Okay,
absolutely.
perfect. I just want to make sure that's out there to anybody that may have some food to donate, to make sure they do that, take this waiting list down a little quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. And on our website, there's a page for the food pantry, and you can actually do everything there where you can say, I'm going to host a food drive, or I'm going to host
Okay,
a paper goods drive. There are sheets that you can print out that tell you what kinds of foods we're looking for, and also posters that you can put on the side of a box to say, hey, we're collecting food for Helping Hands of Vegas Valley, and it's all there on the website.
Wow. And then what about if I have food and I want to drop it off at the pantry? Can I do that so you don't have to buy food? Would that work
Yes,
too?
and you can let us know through the website that you're going to be dropping off food.
Okay.
We're there mostly Monday through Friday, some Saturday mornings by appointment, but mostly Monday through Friday from 8 to 4.
Okay.
And our food pantry is located in North Las Vegas. It's actually 3640 North 5th Street. And we're there waiting for people to drop off food. And if you want to give us a call, you can do that, and we can make arrangements with you if it's a little bit after or before those hours.
Oh, okay. What about, so we got the food taken care of. Well, I'll just try to drop food off because we love you guys. What about, now, you guys also do really awesome with transportation, right?
Yes, that's how we actually got started, was to provide transportation with volunteers who would drive their own vehicles.
They drive their own vehicles?
Yep, take seniors where they need to go,
To doctor's appointments?
primarily to doctor's appointments.
Oh my gosh, I love you guys.
Yeah, because I mean, you're a nurse, you know this. If we can get the seniors to their doctor's appointments on a regular basis and take care of those chronic medical issues they have, like diabetes and high blood pressure, then they're not calling an ambulance when something bad happens.
And that costs the taxes a lot of money.
Exactly. So they're not waiting until they run out of insulin and then they're calling because they need to go to the emergency room to get more. So we take them to their doctor's appointments. We also, if we have availability, we'll take them to other kinds of medical appointments like x-rays and pharmacy, labs, and then nutrition. If they need to go to the grocery store, or they need to go to a congregate meal or to pick up food somewhere. And then other kinds of errands, like if they need to go to the bank or the post office. But our primary goal is medical transportation, to get them to their doctors.
Oh, okay. And then as a person in the community that wants to volunteer, how would I volunteer for that area? I would just come in and show my driver's license and that I have insurance on my car? Or
That's part of it.
Okay.
It's on our website on the volunteer activities at hhovv.org. And if you go there and you click on Drive a Senior, then we actually do a background check because we want to make sure that our seniors are safe. We don't want
Thank
to
you.
put them in jeopardy. And so we'll run a background check on you. We'll look at your ID and your car insurance, of course. And then we'll actually give you a couple of hours of training about elder abuse prevention so that you can recognize the signs
perfect.
of elder abuse.
Yeah.
And also, how to talk to a senior. What are the safe ways to get a senior in and out of a vehicle? And we'll make sure that you feel comfortable doing it. And once you give a senior a ride, you will never want to stop. We have volunteers that have been doing this for years, and the only time they ever really stop is if they move away or if something happens to them and they can't give the rides anymore.
Oh, wow.
But it's such a great, enriching activity because you get to spend time with a senior, hear their stories, learn all about their life, and they love to talk about it because most of these folks that need our transportation are shut up in their homes for long periods of time. So they really want the socialization and they love it.
I have a question.
It's almost like when you're helping the senior, it's almost like you're getting a new grandma or something. It's like you're
Exactly.
getting a new family member.
It really is.
Isn't Vegas awesome? I love Las Vegas. I love.
Now, how is it that you, when you do this, is it, you say there's like 60 usually and above. Now, is that the same, does it go the same for the people with the transportation? Is it an age limit?
Yes. All of our programs are for 60 and over.
Oh, 60 and over, okay.
And it's because of the way we're funded. We do get some funds from the state, very little, but we do get some funding from the state. And so it's for 60 and over.
Because I'm getting older too, and I was just wondering if I needed a ride at some time, just checking.
Aren't we all? Yeah, no, it's but unfortunately, we have a really long waiting list for the transportation.
Also.
Because there's so few public transportation options for our seniors that we have about a 2-year wait list.
So hurry and sign up and get a new grandma and grandpa. Come on.
Yeah, we'd love to have new volunteers. We also have some vehicles that we own and operate that have lifts on them so that we can transport the folks that need the wheelchair lift, or they have a ramp in them so that if they have a wheelchair or a power chair, we can accommodate those. But we love to have the volunteer drivers because it does give the senior that socialization that they need.
Oh, yeah. And it's fun for the person, too, because you have a new family member. So it makes it really nice. Now, I heard you have a voucher. Did we hit the 3 programs?
Well, that's our last one, is our respite care
that's
voucher
the last,
program.
of the 3 programs.
If you're taking care of a senior in your home and you need to get a break because you're the full-time caretaker, you can apply for this voucher, and we will give you a voucher for up to $1,000 that you can use to either hire someone to come in, or you can have the senior go to adult daycare or to an assisted living facility for a few days, and then we pay the bill up to $1,000.
Oh, that's amazing. And with the background as a nurse, this is great because for all of us, in the community, as long as we can keep them in the community, it's actually saving money on tax dollars. We don't realize it, but as soon as you start putting people into the nursing homes, different like this is pretty tough. Now, what upcoming events do you have?
We are so excited. We have a golf tournament coming up on June 10th. It's going to be at the new Top Golf facility behind MGM Grand.
I'm going.
And we are actually the first charity tournament that's going to be held there before its grand opening.
Ooh.
So if you want to check out Top Golf, this is a great way to do it because they're going to have very long waiting lists.
I want to check it out.
Yeah, so go to our website, hhovv.org, and click on the attend the event and come on out. And you don't have to be a golfer for this one. This is just swinging at a ball.
Ooh, okay.
So it's easy. Even I can do it.
Okay, I'll be able to do it then.
Yeah, no, it'll be great.
Okay, well, this is the Las Vegas Cowgirl Radio Show. Tune in next week. We have weekly charities and learn about what's out there in Vegas. There's a lot of great people, and I really want to thank you for working with the Helping Hands and for Helping Hands to be out there, because I think that the charities should be thanked for everything they do. We are blessed to have you in our community.
Thank you. I appreciate it.